So what's up with this Vince McMahon thing? He lost 43.
No.
The stock lost 43%.
Yeah, in one day.
On Friday?
On Friday, Vince McMahon lost $357 million.
Wow.
Taking him out of the billionaire category.
He's not a billionaire.
I'll get a job. I'll work. Right.
You sound like Arthur.
Uh-huh.
That's the point. He lost $357 million in one day.
That's a lot of money.
Day.
Holy, it serves him right.
Why?
Should pay his wrestlers better.
Oh,
a lot of them make a lot of money.
Nah, I've been hearing the stories lately, man. I'm surprised at some of the numbers those guys were making at the height of their popularity, and to know that he has $357 million to lose.
Well,
like his lifestyle will not change whatsoever after losing $357 million in one day.
You feel that? Holy fuck, does he feel that?
Yeah, but imagine if
what
you were...
What does he feel, though?
Imagine if you were a billionaire, and you walk around being like, I'm a fucking billionaire.
Right.
And then you're not. And not only are you not, you're $357 million shy of being a billionaire.
Take whatever percentage of that out of your bank.
Oh, I understand.
It would be a little tragic.
He got greedy.
Wall Street gave him the stink face.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's a Wall Street stink face.
Wall Street stink face.
Put him in the fucking turnbuckle, pulled their pants down, and shoved their ass right against his face.
Are you saying that Wall Street inducted him into the Kiss My Ass Club?
Yes,
Kiss
they did.
my ass. Yes.
Yes,
That's
they
what I'm
did.
saying.
So what was the deal? What deal did he fuck up?
He didn't fuck up, man. He doesn't fuck up deals.
He fucked up a deal. This is all about fucking up a deal. Are you kidding me?
He, from what I've read,
right,
he came out before the TV deal was signed and said the next TV deal we sign is going to be this incredible thing.
Right.
And he had big Vince McMahon-sized expectations that all the investors had. So all the investors are buy, 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 buy. And then on Friday, they announced their TV deal with NBC Universal. They're staying on all the same channels. It's not a bad deal, but it's
Just
not...
doesn't equal his hype.
But
right.
What kind of deal were they thinking he was going to make?
I mean, they were thinking he was
that they
gonna,
were freaking out and buying like they were.
Like he was talking about, like I think that they were thinking he was going to like triple his fees that he got.
See, here's the deal. If you're a CEO like this, Vince McMahon, is a voice. He's the voice of WWE. You can't hype up shit. The market always knows, like, when you get a corporation that has these CEOs that speak, they always play it down. Well, we're a little concerned about next quarter's numbers. We're hopefully optimistic,
right.
Things like that. And then when they have good numbers, the stock takes off. So if you're hyping like Vince does, thinking he's in the ring with a mic, and then it doesn't come through to the expectations of the stockholders, it takes a shit.
Plus, that was coming off the network, where investors thought the network was going to have 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And when they announced their numbers in April, it had just under 700,000 subscribers.
So they're short about 33% there.
Yeah.
Which is a big
$3 million a month. That's fucking with 30 million a year.
What would it really? A little more than whatever. Huh? That's a big difference.
Yeah, so that's on the heels of the network.
Heels?
Thing. That's right.
Heels.
Nice.
Oh, I get it.
Need some baby faces in this shit.
Wordplay humor.
Fuck yeah. What are you, a heel or something?
So yeah, Vince McMahon is no longer a billionaire.
Aw, poor Vince.
I can't imagine he was easy to deal with on
You think he was cranky?
I think he might have been.
Name 5 people that are happy about this.
I would think Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff is one.
Probably
okay.
happy. Ted Turner is probably happy about it somewhere.
Very happy about
Turner.
this. Okay.
Because he owned WCW for a while. Turner.
Who else?
Let's see. I would say Bret Hart is probably happy about it somewhere.
All right.
Bret Hart's probably psyched.
Smiling, celebrating a little bit.
I think so. Even though
That's
he's
3.
employed
You
by
need 2
WWE
more.
now.
Yeah. Need 2 more.
I would say, Bob Costas is probably happy about it because the time Vince slapped the papers out of his hand.
Yes,
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. So
Did he
Bob
lean
Belzer?
in? He leaned in. Let me tell you something.
Right.
Great.
And who could be the 5th person?
It's got to be a good one.
John Stossel?
I'll bet CM Punk is at home happy with his decision.
Okay. What about someone like a Mick Foley?
Mick Foley is, you know why? Because Mick Foley just announced that he was not going to re-sign for his like merchandising legends deal with WWE. Before this, he was like, "No, I'm not signing there."
Maybe he's happy.
Why isn't he re-signing?
He went on his Facebook and he said that the deals that some of the wrestlers were getting for the video game rights were much lower than they used to be. And his deal that he got, even though he was in the game 3 times, obviously, because there's 3 faces of Foley, was far lower than it used to be. And so because of stuff like that, he was not going to re-sign.
How much do you think they get to be in a video game?
I think
But doesn't Vince own his likeness, kind of? How is he going to make that money back?
I think that it's complicated. I think the way it works is that Vince can use the names all he wants, and he can use the home video and all that, but he still pays home video rights to all those guys, even after they're out of the company.
Right.
But in terms of producing new images of them, I think they have to be on board with that. The people themselves.
So what do you think they get paid?
I've heard that, I think it's like 50 grand or something for a video game.
That's not that much.
Jesus.
You know, that's a lot of money, Anthony. You shouldn't say that's not.
And I'm assuming like a somebody who could argue that, well, this video, like The Rock would probably make a lot more than 50 grand, because he's like, well, people are buying this because they want to be The Rock or John Cena.
Right.
But like a scrub would probably get like 50 grand.
Brooklyn Brawler?
Brooklyn Brawler probably get like 40 grand.
He probably just gets a few free copies.
You think JR is happy?
JR is probably he's probably just at home in Oklahoma chuckling to himself.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at that.
God, Vince.
He lost a lot of money there today.
It's good shit. It's good shit.
It's good shit. I'm glad he lost his money.
You know who's a good wrestler? Clubber Shirk.
Clubber Shirk,
I've
really?
never actually. I mean, I'm a big wrestling guy. I've never heard of Clubber Shirk.
Up and comer.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Yes.
Where does he wrestle?
Everywhere. He does the club. That's his big finishing
Sam,
move.
some are saying...
what's that?
Yes. He spins his arm in a circle in club form. Hits you with it.
It sounds great.
Clubber Shirk.
Sounds like an ass.
Some are saying that the WWE stock fell quicker than Owen Hart. Is that true?
Oh my God!
Is that true? Some are saying. People are saying.
You asked me if it's true. The stock fall, it metaphorically fell, whereas Owen Hart quite literally fell.
Yes.
So you could not compare those two speeds.
Sure?
That's an inappropriate question.
Because people are saying.
That's an inappropriate question to ask.
No, all right.
I don't know what people would say that, but that's not. It's totally out of line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you asked to clear that up, but that's out of line, for the record.
Trying to think of more stock terms. Let's see.
Yeah.
There's a cat one. What's the cat bounce one?
The dead cat bounce.
I mean, I see where you're going with it, but again, it's not.
Anything.
It's out of line.
I was just thinking dead cat bounce. I'm just thinking. That's all.
You think Vince was making Owen jokes in the office? God damn it!
Yeah. I felt like Owen.
Do you think people made money putting some skis on it?
There you go. Some put skis.
Always got to sneak in a line about the Polish.
There you go.
I love the Polish hammer. Some put skis.
I got one.
You got one?
Okay.
Hopefully the company will be on the dusty roads to recovery.
Whoa, I like that.
Good. That's a good
I
one.
kind of like that one.
Clever.
Really great.
Chip.
Without being crass.
That's your motto, right? That's your T-shirt.
Who else do we got? Let's see. We got,
I hope everybody is Coco beware of this investment.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Thank you.
It wasn't pretty good.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
That was good compared to the 9/11 museum.
This stock is shakier than the earthquake.
that's no.
No?
Can we work whoop ass in there somehow?
I guess somebody opened a can of whoop ass all over this stock.
Dude, do you got the Mark Cuban thing? These guys, the stupid Sharks, bombed horribly on the billboards.
Good.
Horribly. They're playing on Fox right now in the middle. Can you find that?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, do they bomb.
Oh, how about this one?
Yeah.
Dude, love this stock. See?
Yeah.
This stock is a bad investment for all mankind. Pretty good, huh?
Not bad.
Yeah, I'll get one.
You will?
You have to be a fucking Hulkamaniac to buy this shit.
It's just...
Doesn't make any sense.
Plows through something that does not fit the criteria.
Yeah,
No.
it's good.
It used to be hot, but now this stock has gone stone cold.
Oh, shit.
There you go. That's a good one.
Let's say hi to Kyle in North Carolina.
What's up, guys? I want to see if we can get a take from Boardroom Jimmy on the WWE stock.
I don't know if Boardroom Jimmy's around these days.
Boardroom Jimmy, I did twice.
That was
Over
only
at-
twice?
Or 4 times with shit cunt K-Rock.
Yes.
An awful fucking dump K-Rock. And I don't think I've done that before or since.
Wow.
No, huh?
It was a
Nah,
whole-
it became, Boardroom Jimmy kind of became
Ted.
Scheckler.
Yeah, but Boardroom Jimmy was pretty damn funny. I thought you did more than 4 times.
No, not many. Maybe I did, but it was very few. But thank you, sir.
Boardroom Jimmy would tell you this stock needs an Undertaker
Nice.
That's a good one.
or a Paul Bearer.
Oh, wait.
Mike in New York. Mike?
Hey, the WWE stock right now is a Brahma bull market.
Oh, my God. That's so bad. I love it. It's so bad. I love it. Let's go to Jordan in Oyster
Oh, I
Bay.
got one when he's done.
Okay, Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think Vince was shockmastered about the news?
That's terrible.
What?
That is bad.
I got one.
Okay.
If you bought this stock, you better Jimmy Superfly fly your ass out of there.
Let's move on to the billboards.
Yeah, that was bad.
The Billboard Awards.
Yikes.
It's pleasing.
You had the cocky shark guys. Although I like Mark Cuban.
What about
I
Mr.
used-
Wonderful?
I
How'd
You
you
had Mr. Wonderful on the post show. He's an asshole.
he is.
Period. He's an asshole, okay? I don't
started-
give a fuck. He sold his company.
was a dick.
I remember
was,
listening
right?
to that.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Yeah, he was.
I don't give a fuck. He made $1 billion off some kind of software development deal or something. He's a dick.
Yeah.
He really is. Mark Cuban and what's his name? Mr. Wonderful?
Mr. Wonderful.
He even calls himself Mr. Wonderful. Why is he Mr. Wonderful?
Because he makes wonderful deals, I guess. I don't know.
Whatever happened to Mr. Wonderful from WWF?
He's still alive, but he's got a giant handlebar mustache, and one of his arms is a lot bigger than the other.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is one of his arms bigger than the other?
It was one of his arms like atrophied or something.
Can you show me a picture of this?
He really hides it well, but I think
Oh, like Radar O'Reilly?
Wait, I forgot who Mr. Wonderful was.
Paul Orndorff.
Oh, right.
Remember, he used to come out, Mr. Wonderful.
Right, okay, I
And he was just
right.
giant.
Yeah,
Oh, this guy.
yeah.
Right.
Here you go. You can kind of see it in this photo. You see how this arm has muscle, and then this one just hangs at
it's
his
kinda
side.
hanging there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You see
Listen,
the
blow it up. I can't tell.
You gotta
the
make
difference.
it
gonna
bigger.
be
Yeah.
pixelated.
Mr.
Happened there.
Mr. Wonderful.
Uh-oh. You lost the picture.
Here it is.
What's wrong with his arm, they say?
Like you see how this is all and the other one is
Not
What
so
happened?
wonderful anymore.
right.
Does he have an injury and he can't lift anymore?
No, it's like atrophied.
Why is it atrophied?
I don't know. I don't know how he got to the size that he was, and I don't know.
Oh, we all know how, Sam.
yeah.
That's some steroid problems.
Let's say hi to Abraham in Arizona. Abraham.
Yeah, don't get Jimmy the Superfly snookered on this stock.
Fuck yeah.
Let's say hi to Greg in Philly. Greg.
Vince McMahon must feel like the honky tonk man after Friday.
I don't get it.
I will tell you
It
this.
might be
makes
over.
sense.
Brett in Illinois.
Yeah, anybody who buys this stock's got to be off their rockers.
I like that one.
All right, that was
there
right.
you
All right,
go.
we're back in.
There,
Vince is
We're
starting.
back in.
Vince is starting to feel the Harlem heat.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
This stock is far from sensational sherry.
Yeah, how about this? This fucking stock's got me in a figure 4 leg lock.
It's great stuff.
Not,
really
We can work in Moolah.
Moolah.
The amazing Moolah.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
losing
Vince lost a lot of moolah.
A lot of moolah.
Vince lost all of his fabulous moolah.
Bill in Texas. Bill.
Hey, Jimmy, I got one for you.
Sure.
Hey, what's up? Don't go for that stock. It's just snookered.
Your phone is. I heard snookered.
It's just snookered. You've been snookered.
You know, he listens to
All right,
himself.
we're going to find out. I need to find out about Mr. Wonderful's hurt arm. This guy knows. Chris in Indiana.
Call
Hey,
screening
guys.
today?
Hey,
Yeah, the call screening is horrible today.
Horrible.
Who's
Who
doing
put
it?
that phone call on?
Hold on.
Who's doing it?
Who's doing it today?
Our intern Adrian.
Oh, wait.
Tell her to do it right.
He's the boy.
She hasn't been the same since she fell in that feed bag in the pet store.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, back in the day, Orndorff had a big feud with Hogan, and he injured his arm like the first 2 weeks into it, and they were making so much money, instead of taking time off and letting it heal, he continued to work for like the next 3 months, making massive amount of money, and that's why his arm's all screwed up to this day.
No kidding.
He had to headline WrestleMania 1.
Oh, wow.
That was the Hogan feud. That was WrestleMania 1. He's got a
What's his name?
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Was he popular at one point?
Yeah, he was the biggest bad guy in the company with Piper.
What year did he get out?
Well, I mean, he was still wrestling deep into the 90s, but
Jesus.
he should. I mean, he was big in like 85.
All right, can we see the Sharks on the Billboard Music Awards last night? So
Was it good? Funny?
not good. Mark Cuban and
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful.
Kevin O'Leary, that's his name, right?
I don't know. He's just a dick. I call him Dick. What?
No, Travis just said it is because Travis and me watch Shark Tank religiously.
Oh.
I kind of like Shark Tank.
It's the best show on TV.
I kind of like it. What was the one over the weekend I was amazed by? Fuck.
You see DDP Yoga on Shark Tank?
No, I did not.
He had his foot in his hand.
I guess I haven't seen all of them.
I don't watch
I watch
it
that
at all.
shit on demand.
Do you? On demand. Wow.
Loops of it.
Oh, the lady
Crazy.
that came up with the boxes.
What was that one? I missed that one.
Where they just fold open.
Yeah, they were collapsible boxes.
But they fold open. You don't have to put the folds in and all that
Pretty
shit.
good.
The flaps and the
was
folds
good?
and shit.
Yeah.
I watched a couple weeks ago. A guy had a collapsible kayak. And
Well, that was the shit.
yeah, it was awesome,
I saw
right?
that, yeah.
But they wouldn't invest with him because it was the production was
'cause
too
it-
much of a cost factor.
I'll be a customer, but not an investor.
That's right.
They're just dicks.
There's that one woman with the short hair that doesn't have a dime to her name. I'm convinced of it. She never invests in anything.
She never.
Barbara Corcoran?
Barbara Corcoran doesn't have a dime to her
She's
name.
a real estate mogul.
She is not. She sold one apartment and
She doesn't invest in anything, really?
no, she never buys anything.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She doesn't have a dime.
Are these guys really stuck with these people?
Yeah. You see the thing. It says these Shark Tank guys are investing their own money in these companies. The guy from FUBU buys stuff. That nice Canadian guy who likes race cars buys stuff. Barbara Corcoran doesn't spend a dime.
So why can't we just be part of the Shark Tank?
You don't have that kind of money.
All right, well,
Back some of these guys.
Like, you got to hang out with me and Travis because then you guys are, like, really rich.
Yeah.
But when you hang out with the Shark Tank guys, you guys are the Sam and Travises.
Oh, man.
that's
Yeah.
a great point.
Never want to be them.
All right, let's do this. So you have the Dick and our old friend Mark Cuban on the Billboard Music Awards last
Mr.
night.
Wonderful is the dick.
He is the Dick. We should get him on our show.
Why? So you can let him know?
We'll handle him differently than you did.
I thought it was great.
The only reason he was on Sam's show is because we said, fuck him.
I think so. I think you're right.
Why'd you say fuck him?
Because he's a dick. All right, go ahead. This is their banter last night. This was horrendous.
We're here to announce our latest investment. We've just spent $3.2 billion to buy a hot new company called Beatdowns by Solange.
That was a great elevator pitch. You know, country music is a growth industry too, but getting a #1 hit is really hard. Getting 4 in a row is almost impossible. But here's a country band that has done just that.
And just Cuban knows it, Bob.
Wow.
Cuban's
That
not dumb when it comes to this shit.
Bond.
Mr. Wonderful couldn't have had worse timing.
Yeah. And then he just comes in. Yeah.
That's a great elevator pitch. What?
Trampling over the audience reaction. Nobody's paying attention to him. What'd you think of...
Beatdowns by Solange.
It wasn't the best joke, but it made me dislike the audience for being objecting to it.
Yeah, you didn't like the audience
Can we play
being
that again? I didn't think it bombed completely. It got like a little reaction.
Yeah, but then listen to... I don't think Cuban bombed completely.
The delivery was horrible.
Cuban's but I think there's no doubt about it. Your guy's Mr. Wonderful was a
elevator
huge
pitch.
bomb.
That
Yeah.
line stunk. Because he thinks everybody there watches their show.
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't realize that everybody's reacting to the thing Cuban said, so nobody's paying attention to what he's saying anyway.
Yeah.
He was trying to get his line. It was time for him to talk.
good.
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful had to,
What a dick.
had to get his shit in.
We're here to announce our latest investment.
Look at Cuban trying
We've
to
just
sell
spent
it.
$3.2 billion
He looks
to buy
around.
a hot new company called Beatdowns by Solange.
That was a great elevator pitch. You know, country music is a growth industry too.
Yeah, country music.
That was a great elevator pitch.
Great elevator pitch. Yikes.
Do we do Coco Beware of that stock? We kind of
I said that one.
Yeah, I thought you
I did.
Okay.
No, I did.
Yeah, all right.
You guys made fun of me for it.
Is there a Wendy Richter in the WWE?
Yeah.
The stock fell so hard it registered on the Wendy Richter scale.
I like that.
All right, okay. Can you smell the stock The Rock is pushing? I don't know, Pete in Indiana.
That's not-
I got one. Everybody get ready to fucking crack up.
All right.
This stock lost so much money they should buy it in China.
Oh, China. Yeah.
Somebody took an axe of demolition to this stock.
Oh.
Crash.
Vince is going to have to pack his bags and move to a cheaper neighborhood. X-Pack?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tupac is the guy, though.
Tupac X-Pack his bags?
That's close enough.
To have to X-Pac his bags.
X-Pac.
Yeah, Tupac stunk.
I know.
This stock is really degeneration Xing.
This is just terrible.
So is the bit.
Yeah.
I think we sort of did this one too, but Ryan in Jersey. Ryan.
Yo.
Hey.
After this stock, Vince McMahon's going to be just $1 million man.
True.
Oh, right.
Right.
You know,
How could we work Virgil into this?
Well, that's tough. Sitting at his dumb table.
Vince McMahon still has way more money than Virgil.
That's true.
The stock Virgiled.
That's pretty funny. This guy, stock Virgiled, just fell alone.
Poor Virgil.
That other woman bugs me on Shark Tank, too.
Who's that?
With the longer hair.
Yeah, what did
Lori Greiner.
She's like what, a home shopping lady.
All
or
she's
something,
got
right?
is QVC. Everybody
QVC, one
comes
of
in
those,
and
right.
pitches her stuff, and she's like, I can take you to QVC.
Right.
Every product that comes in, I could take you to QVC.
I can't stand that show where they just stand there and judge people's ideas. No, I'm not giving you money. Fuck you.
And Mr. Wonderful always has this look on his face like, you're quite a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm so much better than you.
I saw one just like recently. I don't even know why it was on, but it was the little effeminate black kid with the bow ties that no one would give money to.
What was it?
Good.
But
He made little bow ties.
But we already have bow ties.
I know.
What
but
makes
they're
his bow
like
tie special?
Because he hand makes them or something. His grandma bought him a sewing machine. It was great.
Well, how much is he going to make? 8 a year?
I know, it's just it. He's not making a lot of bow ties, and that was it. It's like, oh, they're going to mass produce them, but then it takes away from the kind of little...
He's like the cronut guy of bow ties.
He is.
Does he have a patent on these bow ties?
I don't know.
Can we sell them to somebody else?
No, that's what they were
Speaking of
talking
Patton,
about.
he's outside our studio.
Oh,
Patton
yeah.
Oswalt.
Oh, there you
so
go.
we should take a break here.
Wordplay,
And we're going to play the Spaz thing, right? The giant mosquito?
A giant mosquito.
For the newer listeners, Spaz did some great stuff for our show back in the day. And this is not a character. This was him, I'm telling you. So we'll play this, and we'll get Patton Oswalt on the show next.
All right, let's move on with the giant mosquito, I believe, is next.
Anyway, what else is going on in Queens? It seems to be like, instead of the flu bug, we got a mosquito going around killing people.
Whoa, there he is. Oh, giant mosquito seen crossing the Triborough Bridge. Whoa. Giant mosquito. You're convinced it's one mosquito, and they're trying to find this one mosquito.
No, what I meant was there's a bunch of mosquitoes under one breed. So, giant mosquito breed. What?
The giant mosquito in Queens, killing people.
Anyway, what else is going on in Queens? It seems to be like, instead of the flu bug, we got a mosquito going around killing people. Apparently, it affects your immune system in your brain. It inflames. It's called, I can't even pronounce this.
Here it goes.
Encephalitis. Anyway, it's a mosquito.
Encephalitis.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Encephalitis.
I don't know.
Encephalitis.
It's Homer Simpson, everyone. Did you figure out how to say that word?
I couldn't pronounce it.
Try again.
I need the word in front of me to pronounce it.
All right, someone give him the word.
Oh, no,
I'm
I've
sure
got
it's
the
in the
word.
newspaper.
Dude, I was laughing so hard, I just started dry heaving.
Giant mosquito.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Giant mosquito. Look for the giant mosquito story. Rick eagerly looking for the giant mosquito story.
I can't even pronounce this. Encephalito. Anyway, it's a mosquito. All right, I got it.
All right, you got the word in front of you.
All right, go ahead. Spaz has the word in front of him. Third death feared from...
Encephalitis.
That's my sister's name. Encephalitis, you get your ass over here. Your sister's spatula and livorus inside. Encephalitis. Encephalitis.
All right, let's get back into the giant mosquito story.
And it inflames the outer layer of your brain.
Is that what happens?
The mosquito's carrying. In severe cases, these are some of the symptoms you may get. Severe headaches, muscle aches, high fever, stiff neck, disorientation. Then you go into a coma, have a couple of tremors, a convulsion or two. Then you're in paralysis, and then could die.
Coincidentally enough, the same thing that happens from listening to K-Talk.
You sure you didn't get bit by this mosquito? I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. All right, let's get back to the tape.
These are the symptoms that people infected have been showing. And so, all throughout yesterday, residents in Queens were being sprayed with bug spray.
Residents are being sprayed. The residents are being sprayed.
What?
Wait, they're spraying like sumps and stagnant pools of water and brush, not the people. Damn you! It's a madhouse.
No, so you think they're just running around with this spray and spraying people as they're going about their business?
Super soakers full of DDT.
No, there were tables set up with like officers in like that outbreak suit, and they had the cut. They had like cutter and off. They were just spraying people as they walked by the table. That's the picture I saw.
Oh my god! If I just cracked his head open right now, would I be charged with anything, or would it be a public service?
All right,
frightening.
It's just all through.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Let's get back to it.
And so, all throughout yesterday, residents of Queens were being sprayed with bug spray. Now, actually, there are ways to prevent yourself from getting hit with this mosquito in Queens.
Hit with this mosquito? Dare he try to say, what's the word?
Encephalitis.
It's like you're from another country, you know?
I'm gonna pee myself, I swear to God. Encephalitis, where's Bactine? Where's your sister Bactine?
It's still a giant mosquito at this point, Ant.
Yes.
One large giant mosquito.
Thank God they're spraying the residents of Queens.
Just walking around with bug spray.
Spraying the residents.
In Queens, wear long sleeve shirts, long pants, socks when outdoors. Use insect repellent that includes DEET, D-E-E-T. Avoid outdoor activity from dusk till dawn. Remove water from cars and jars because that's where mosquitoes lay their eggs and, settled water. And check your home for tight-fitting screens and doors. Much like the rules of going out during the summer, don't wear heavy clothing, don't run at 100-degree heat. This is common sense, people. Follow it.
Wait a minute. You're telling people to follow common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do this. I am stupefied, man.
What?
It's common sense, people. Follow it.
Yes. All right, let's move on here.
I mean, people should know these things anyway, but of course we got morons on the TV and like me on the radio right now.
That's true.
Telling you all the preventing causes to do. Anyway, we're going to get right back to music, and we're going to kick it off actually with a bit of Ren Stromstein with Du Hast. Yeah. Anyway, we got some more news. The only way we're going to talk sports after this next song break. There's Du Hast. Here at WICR, where we break new ground. That was good. I hit the note. You know, I hit the post. Right?
That's a nice segue from encephalitis, don't you think so?
Encephalitis. People saying, stop. I can't see. I'm laughing so hard. Please stop.
The gentlemen are off to drop a deuce. Stay tuned for their progress on Sirius XM.